委員長号令。
I love Chai Sensei. Chi Sensei. Fuck. I forgot how to pronounce her name. Chie? Yeah, Chie. Chie. Oh my god. This is how I begin? Oh no. For a moment, I forgot that the class president was me.
起立。
Well, I'm not the only one who's awkwardly starting this episode.
委員長も少し寝不足みたいですね。最近は寝苦しい夜が続きます。でも、しっかりと睡眠はとるように。いいですね、皆さん。はーい。
I'm not sure this place can be called a school. Because there are so many different age groups. It's like a kindergarten and an elementary school blended together. Since I already heard about what this place was like, I didn't feel that uncomfortable. It wasn't too difficult to act like me on here. As Sis told me, Satoshi-kun looked exhausted. I said hi to him, but he ignored me. So, since I knew what he'd been going through, his pain looked apparent to me. I was interested in another person in this classroom. Satoko, Satoshi-kun's little sister. She looked as worn out as Satoshi-kun, emotionless, like an abandoned doll. Everybody in this room was aware of their circumstances, but no one could do anything for them. So they just acted as though nothing was wrong. Mion will only let me have this one day. If I slacked off even a little bit, today would be over with quickly. I had to figure out what I should do in this limited time. I should probably talk to Satoshi-kun. About what? Anything goes. Cheering up, sympathize with him, anything will do. More than anything, I just wanted to chat with him. However, Sissa told me. She said Satoshi-kun didn't communicate much with her lately, and had distanced himself from her. I figured I shouldn't talk to him too casually. I wanted to, but maybe it was better to leave him alone. I needed to keep Sis's warnings in mind. But instead, I decided to ignore them. I looked for Satoshi-kun during lunch break. He was walking as though looking for a place where he could eat alone. I caught him in the hallway.
Satoshi-kun.
He turned around, startled by my voice. His facial expression surprised me. He was scowling, clearly a sign of rejection. That doesn't look too much like a scowl, that looks more like a neutral face. But I couldn't hesitate. I'd lose my only chance if I did.
さ、元気?
He gave me a look as if saying, "Do I look fine to you?" I never expected to see an expression like that on his face. I felt like my heart was being torn to pieces. As I looked down, he spoke to me. I felt a little glad, but the next thing he said changed that.
元気だよ。他に用はないなら行くよ。昼休みは一人になりたいんだ。
そっか。バイトが大変なんだよね。疲れてるから一人になって休みたいもんね。今日もなんでしょ？今日はどこで？
Sis had found several jobs for him. He worked at a few different places. He was helping out when necessary at any of the shops me had introduced him to. As a result, he constantly had to do different tasks in a different environment at almost every time. On top of that, he requested high-paying jobs from Mion because he wanted a large sum of money as soon as possible. In other words, he chose mostly to do manual labor. He was exhausted every day because he wasn't actually that physically strong.
どこでもいいだろう。それに、僕がどこで働くか、ミオンなら知ってることじゃないのかい？
Mion did help him get the job. Yet Satoshi-kun didn't look thankful for that opportunity. This wasn't like him at all. It made me feel sad.
あははそうだよね。ごめん。
要はそれで終わりかい？
He sounded so harsh. Why was he being like that? Would he ever stroke my head again? I couldn't help my tears. They flowed onto my cheeks. Satoshi-kun looked confused for a moment, but then he frowned again.
ごめん。監督がさ、また練習に来てほしいなって言ってたよ。
I know she's trying, but... Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know what much I could say about this situation.
伝言。
監督には戻る気はないし。
たまにはさ、パッと体を動かして汗を流すのもいいと思うんだよ。ほら、スポーツっていろいろと。
興味ない。
Like, it's kind of worse that Shion's pretending to be Mion in this situation too, because Mion does act quite different than Shion in these kinds of situations. So it's, yeah, this is a really tough one because there's no real side you could really take. Oh boy. I jumped right into this, so let's keep on going. I didn't know why he was being so hostile towards me. Why did he hate me so much? I was left bewildered.
なんで？どうして？
バイトで忙しいから。めんどくさい。
違うよ。なんで私がここまで嫌われなくちゃならないの？
自分の胸に聞けばいいじゃないか。
自分の胸に？何を？私が何をしたの？わかんないよ、サトシ君。
I couldn't control my emotions any longer. Streaks of tears ran down my cheeks. Well, that's the scowl. Satoshi gave me a hateful glare and walked away without saying another word. I couldn't even stop him. If I tried, he heard me again with another cutting remark. I couldn't bear that, so I just watched him walk away. I wiped my tears and went back to the classroom. I heard somebody crying from inside. What's going on? I looked around the room to see. It was Satoko. I saw her bento box on the floor. I asked one of her classmates what happened, and it seemed that Satoko had bumped into somebody's shoulder when she stood up to go wash the box out. That was all. But Satoko was crying as if afraid she was going to be chided badly. What happened was very minor. She could have just picked up the bento box and things would be fine. It looked like the lid came a little loose, but it was definitely fixable. She didn't have to cry like that. Yet Satoko started begging through her tears.
助けてよ。助けてよ。いいに。
Because of what happened with Satoshi-kun, I couldn't express my emotions very well. So instead, they exploded. I stormed up to Satoko while elbowing her classmates aside. Oh. Yeah, this scene is coming up. Oh, this was a very uncomfortable scene in the anime. I grabbed her by the head, then threw her into the wall. Satoko screamed. She didn't seem to understand what had happened. She was shedding tears and shivering. She must be wondering why I did that.
なんであんたがそういう目に遭うか理解できる。助けて、ニーニー。
Satoko cried for her brother's help again. And so, I grabbed her head and threw her again. Satoko stumbled and crashed into a desk. The desk fell and the contents of the drawer scattered about. Satoko didn't even stand up. She just crouched and trembled while looking up at me.
助けて助けてにーにーあんたがそんなだから
If you weren't like that, Satoshi-kun wouldn't have to suffer. Don't you get it? That's what I wanted to say, but I was too angry to utter another word. I picked up a bunch of textbooks from the floor and threw them at her face.
泣きたければ泣けばいい。でもね、泣いたってね、何も解決しない。なんで泣くの？泣けば誰かが助けてくれるから。その助けてくれる人があんたの代わりにどれだけ傷ついてるかなんて想像もつかないでしょ。分かってるの？あんたの罪が。あんたなんかいなければいい。苦しいなら死ね。へそでも噛んで勝手に死んじゃえばいい。サトシ君まで苦しめるな。一人で苦しんで一人で勝手に死ね。お前なんか死んでしまえ。
Her desperate cries only increased my irritation.
泣けばいいと思うな。サトシ君にすがれば済むと思うな。甘えるんじゃない。お前さえいなければ。お前さえいなければ。
I kept on throwing things at her. Satoko curled up to protect herself and cried even harder. At that point, a girl with long hair ran up and held it over her. I knew who that was. Rika Furude. One of Satoko's only friends.
サトコをいじめないでなのです。サトコはかわいそうなのです。いじめてはダメなのです。
かわいそうだから何をしても許されると思ってる？かわいそうだからサトシ君に寄りかかってもいいわけ？甘やかしてるんじゃないよ。こいつがどこまでも甘えてるからサトシ君が辛い思いをしなくちゃならないんだ。
ダメなのです。サトコをいじめちゃダメなのです。
Rika also became the target of my anger.
私はね、その甘えきったサトコの根性を教育してやってんだよ。邪魔しやがるとあんたの頭から叩き割るよ。
I grabbed a chair and lifted it over my head. It wouldn't hurt only a little if I threw this thing at them. Rika tightly closed her eyes and covered Satoko with her body. I didn't care what the consequences would be. I didn't care if I hurt them.
やめてみーちゃん。
Red returned to the classroom and shouted at me. Then Satoshi-kun rushed in while pushing Rena aside. He seemed to have grasped the situation immediately. He charged straight at me. Until my body hit the locker, I didn't understand what had happened. There was a loud crashing sound. I left a dent in it. I crashed there in pain.
サトコ！大丈夫か？サトコ！
Satoko pushed Rika aside, jumped at her brother, and started crying again.
どうしたんだよ一体。どうしてサトコが
私ね、何もしてないのに ミオンさんが
どういうことだよ、ミオン。
Satoshi-kun shouted at me while clutching his sister. He looked fierce.
どういうことって。
が何をしたよ。僕たちが何をしたよ。なんでいつもいじめられなきゃならないんだよ。どうしてだよ。
He released Satoko and rushed up to me, grabbing me by the neck.
さっきサトシ君は私に自分の胸に聞けって言ったよね。ならサトコの胸に聞いてみりゃいいじゃない。
何を。
サトシ君だって自分で認めてるんでしょ。サトコがあんたにべったり頼ってるからサトシ君の重荷になってるんでしょ。サトコがもっとしっかりしてればサトシ君がこんなに大変な思いをすることなんてない。そいつが全ての元凶なの。
I don't believe what I said was wrong. It is kind of. But after hearing it, Satoshi-kun went berserk. Who wouldn't? Moron. Shion.
いついい加減なこと言うんじゃない。
いたたたたたたたた。
Satoshi-kun grabbed my hair and threw me to the wall, just like I did to Satoko. However, I wasn't going to back down. I no longer had any control over my emotions at all.
サトシ君だってサトコを甘やかしすぎてるよ。あんたがそうやって際限なく甘やかすからそいつはいつまでたってもあんたにすがってばかりなんだよ。
お前に僕たちの何がわかる。何がわかるってんだよ。父さんや母さんを村ぐるみで追い詰めて散々いじめて、そして今度は僕たちか。それがその崎家のやり方なんだろう。どこまでも村の裏切り者をいじめ抜く。そんなに楽しいかよ。弱い者いじめがそんなに楽しいかよ。
How is the teacher and the principal not hearing this commotion? I'm just saying, how are they not hearing this?
もうやめて。
That was Rena's voice. She stepped in, looking as fierce as a demon.
サトシ君、もうやめてあげて。みーちゃんに悪気はなかった。サトシ君の力になってあげたくて、その気持ちがちょっとずれて空回りしちゃっただけ。
How the hell is Rena the mediator in this situation? I'm just saying this now. How the hell is Rena the mediator for once?
ね。
Satoshi-kun looked like he wanted to say something back, but he chose not to.
みーちゃんももうやめて。みーちゃんが誰よりもサトシ君のことを心配してるのは知ってる。だけれどこんなやり方はそれの解決にはならない。そんなのちょっと落ち着いて考えればわかることだよね。
Since Satoshi-kun didn't say anything, I kept quiet, too.
ほら、さとこちゃんもお弁当箱を落としたくらいで泣くことはないよ。ね？落ち着いた？さとこ、僕がお弁当箱を拾ってあげますよ。
Rika started picking up the bento box while its owner continued to cry.
みんな片付けを手伝ってくれる？もうすぐ先生がカレー菜園から戻ってくる頃だよ。
Okay, so there's a reason why the Chie sensei didn't hear what happened, but what about the principal?
これでもう喧嘩は終わったから先生には余計なことは言わない。
Well, that's when, kind of making it a little bit worse if you don't say anything about it, because that was pretty serious. Although, it does work out for Mion in the end, but their classmates' opinion about Mion is forever changed because of what Shion did, which was very, very dumb. I'm saying that now. What she did was dumb. Yeah, I know she did it because of her emotions towards Satoshi, and she truly believes that Satoko is part of the problem. I don't agree with her in that part. Like, her reasoning makes sense. Like, I can see where one can believe that. But still, the way she went out with this was the worst way to do it. Especially when you're impersonating your sister, who has a totally different viewpoint than yourself. I am actually kind of mad at Shion for what she does to poor Satoko and Satoshi. I'm sorry, but that was horrible. Shion did something really bad in this chapter, and I know it's a part of her character to do something like that. I can't say I can agree with her or, like, stay quiet about this, because I'm gonna point this out. What Shion did is absolutely terrible and wrong. That's why I've been a little bit, like, slightly irritated throughout this entire episode, because I knew the scene was coming, because I saw it in the anime, but since it's in the visual novel, it's a lot worse than what they portrayed in the anime. But, oh my god, this scene is just... like, it's an important scene to show the character of Shion and the characters of Satoshi and Satoko to give out a little bit more of their opinions of what was going on and what's happening to them at the moment. But, still, that is not a thing one should do in this kind of situation. That's what I'm just getting at. No one should do this in this situation, and Shion is in the wrong. Shion is in the wrong. She has good intentions, but that was a horrible, horrible thing that she just did in this scene.
いいね。
The classmates looked at each other and nodded, then started picking up the stuff on the floor.
はい。サトシくんもみーちゃんも仲直りの握手。ほら。
ごめん。こんなつもりじゃなかったのに。
僕も。
Okay, I was trying to scroll back to get to the line I missed from Shion, because I heard that if you scroll the mouse wheel, it'll get to the next line, but it didn't work. Well, I found the text log. Okay, I found the text log, so now I can see the line I missed. Sorry everyone for skipping a few lines, but now I know how to backtrace whenever I do this. All you need to do is scroll up on the mouse wheel. Shion, sorry, I didn't mean to do this. Tears started to roll down my cheeks again. And then Satoshi's line, I'm sorry too.
僕たちがいじめられてるのは大人の都合でごめん。
さあ、みーちゃんは次にさとこちゃんに謝る。はい。
I was fine with apologizing to Satoshi-kun, but I didn't want to apologize to her. But the situation wouldn't be settled otherwise, so I reluctantly apologized. Satoko nodded, looking discouraged. After that, Rena let me go. My head ached, so I held it with both hands. What was that? What did I do? I didn't want to use this precious time to fight. Sis had warned me. Sis told me that I shouldn't talk to Satoshi-kun just like that. What did I come here for? I should have come here if I knew this was going to happen. Stupid, You're stupid, Shion! I was overcome by emotions because I was so worried about Satoshi-kun. When did things go wrong? Were they wrong from the beginning? I got into a fight with Satoshi-kun. That was totally the opposite of what I wanted. Okay, so Shion does show some regret for what she did. Okay. I didn't really get that indication from watching the anime. So Shion does feel regret for what she just did. Still, I'm not going to agree with her about blaming Satoko, but I can at least appreciate that Shion knew what she did was very, very wrong about fighting like that. I regretted it. I hated myself for it. I couldn't blame myself enough. My world had been torn apart. I wish the sky would fall and kill me. And then, class continues like it never even happened. And it does, actually, wow. Oh, this is an interesting sequence. Sis are both amazed and confused.
ただでさえ綿流しの直前でいろいろと忙しいってのに。
Okay, I did not know that this was coming this soon. Wow, this comes a lot sooner than I expected.
シオンは話をさらにややこしくしてくれるな。ごめん。
Sis tried to say something, but she stopped in the middle. After listening to a few complaints, I started to tell her about everything that happened today. Sis had to pretend that the trouble I caused today was her responsibility, which must have been really taxing for her.
もう当分は入れ替わる機会はない。
You probably shouldn't.
シオン、あんた、ちょっとは私の迷惑を考えてほしいな。
Yeah, I feel the worst for Mion because of this situation, because Mion did nothing wrong. All she did was try to be nice to her sister and not making her coop herself up in her room all day because of the fear of her or you. I feel the worst for Mion because she's trying to help Shion, but Shion fucks up.
それは、
Sis had been sympathetic, but maybe I pushed her too far this time. Of course, she'd be hesitant to trade spots, considering what I did today. The atmosphere felt awkward, so we were both silent for a while.
仮にさ、もう一回機会があったとして、シオンはどうするの？
That was a reasonable question. I wasn't prepared to answer, though. If I had a chance to go to school once again and see Satoshi-kun, what would I do? Would I apologize to him about today? I don't think that would work. That might even upset him again, no matter how hard I tried. Okay. Here's something that he was saying. It was the Sonozaki family who has been harassing his. It'd only be natural for him to hold a grudge against us. But why was he only expressing that now? I've been a Sonozaki to him all along. Satoshi-kun stroked my head even though he knew I was Mion Sonozaki.
おねえ、率直なところ、サトシ君は園崎家を恨んでるんだよね。だと思う。
It was our family that initiated the persecution of the Hojo family, making them into scapegoats. Even after the damn conflict, it wasn't easy for the Hojo family to live in Himizawa. Given all that, it's not surprising that Satoshi-kun hates us. The Sonozaki family who put his family in a devastating situation.
でもさ、だったら、なんでなの？
Oh my god, the nepotism. Man, I'm hearing the theme going on, the theme of this chapter. Yeah, this song.
なんで、今頃になってなの？なんで、今頃になって、こうなるの？それなら、
if he had rejected me in the first place, I wouldn't have wanted to get close to him. My tears wet my cheeks. I didn't bother to wipe them. It's only natural for him to hold a grudge against the Sonozakis. There's nothing unusual about it. Rather, why has he been treating me like a friend? I knew how stupid this question was.
サトシが大人だったからとしか言えないと思う。そんなのってひどいよ。
He had been treating me as a friend because he was mature? But now that he becomes stressed mentally and physically, he's decided to reject me? No matter how hard I thought about it, I couldn't find anything to fault him with. If there were somebody to blame, it'd be someone I'd never accused before. Yourself?
なんであいつはサトシ君の一家をいじめようって言い出したわけ？
Or you, because, or you, yeah. Though, Shion, you're still not in the right, but the whole persecution against the Hojo family, that's mostly Uryu. Yeah, that's Uryu.
ダムに賛成したのはサトシ君の親でしょ？サトシ君が賛成していたわけじゃないでしょ？なんで一家丸ごといじめようって話になったの？どうしてよ？
Mion couldn't say anything in return. Actually, it wasn't at all hard to guess the reason. The hag didn't give any specific order to harass the Hojo family. She just thought the Hojo family was getting in the way. The people around her noticed what was bothering her and took steps to get rid of it. Though, of course, she must have known how influential her own words were. She didn't just think it. She gave what she must have known would be interpreted as an order. She's the one to blame for initiating the attack on the Hojo family.
前にお姉はフルデの神主さんのことを輪を乱すのは大人じゃないみたいなことを言いましたよね。つまりこれもそういうわけ。村中が団結しなきゃならない時に異を唱える北条家は大人じゃなかったと。
She is giving a point.
だから制裁する必要があったと。そういうわけなんでしょ？
Mion couldn't say anything in return, meaning that my accusation was the truth.
なら制裁は北条の親だけで十分じゃない。本家の秘密部屋にでも連れ込んで指の一本も跳ねてやったらいい。でもそこまでで十分でしょ？サトシ君は関係ない。サトシ君には何の関係もない。サトシ君が何をしたっていうの？サトシ君に何の罪があるっていうの？答えてよ。答えてよ、ミオン。ミオン。はい。ではよろしくお願いいたしますね。失礼いたします。
Mion suddenly changed her tone and hung up. She must have done that to escape my questions. I was furious. I started redialing the number, but then I remembered that we decided she'd hang up the phone after using that phrase when she saw the hag coming. I doubt she actually saw the hag, but it was the rule, so I couldn't call back for a while. I went to the bathroom to wash my face and cool down. I turned the faucet. The water felt lukewarm. It didn't help me cool down at all. I'm disgusted by my own childishness. I just wanted to fill my void. I didn't care about him. Considering that, Satoshi was very generous, but I don't know if I can forgive Satoko. That's a different story. Notebook page 26. Higurashi went to cry Kai. Wow. I was looking up at the ceiling with my arms and legs spread out. It was not that I wasn't getting hungry. I didn't live with my parents. I didn't live in the school dorm. That meant I had to cook something myself when I wanted to eat. I knew that, but I still didn't feel like getting up. It had been several days since I began this empty life. It must be tomorrow. The Watanagashi festival, I mean. Yep. It's about to happen. I heard the doorbell ringing. I ignored it at first, but it rung persistently. I started hearing knocking, alongside Kasai's ruled voice.
シオンさん、いらっしゃるなら開けてください。弁当を買ってきました。
He doesn't sound rude, though. He does not sound rude at all. Why did she say his voice was rude? Was it because he was trying to get her up? That's why she called him rude? I didn't ask him to. He must have known that I hadn't eaten enough and that I've been feeling down lately.
やはり食事を取られていませんでしたか。
別にお腹が空いてるわけじゃないし。
But when Kasai put the food on the table, not foot the food on the table, I don't think I would eat food that was foot on the table. But when Kasai put the food on the table, my stomach reacted in a very primitive way by making some noise.
ほら、お腹が鳴っている。食べた方がいいですよ。
I was hungry, but had no appetite. I mean, I did have an appetite, but didn't have the energy to eat. Yet, I feel bad wasting the food Kasai had brought. I picked up my chopsticks just to humor him.
最近はばあさんがマークしてるんじゃなかったの？私のとこなんかに来て大丈夫なわけ？
お涼さんは綿流しの打ち合わせなどでお忙しく、シオンさんのことまでは最近は頭が回らないようでしたので。
That should be a relief for it in the moment.
クリームコロッケは好物ではありませんでしたか？
うん。美味しいです。ありがとう。
While I nibbled on the food, Kasai read through the magazines I bought.
葛西は
Oh, this is the first time I've seen this side of your room, Shion.
うん。
I never talked to Kasai about something like this before. Since I always believed myself superior to him psychologically, I hesitated to show my weaknesses to him.
そういう悩みも年頃にしておくのは悪いもんじゃありませんよ。
葛西、あんた全部知ってる？
ミオンさんから少々力になってほしいと頼まれました。
お姉か。
心配しておられましたよ、ミオンさん。
Without responding, I threw the last crochet in my mouth.
北条聡君の近況を知りたがっていると思いまして、少し情報を集めてきましたが、余計なお世話でしたか？
余計なお世話です。でもせっかく集めてきた葛西の顔を立てるために、まあ一応聞いておきます。
You definitely want to hear it, Mion. I know your character. You want to hear it. Kasai chuckled, but stopped quickly as if thinking it rude.
北条哲平が家を出たらしいです。沖宮に実婚の関係の女性がいまして、そこへ転げ込んだようです。
哲平？誰？
A bastard.
ああ、サトシ君のおじか。
家には叔母の北条玉江と北条聡、聡子の3人となりました。玉江は哲平が別の女性のところへ逃げたのだと気づき、大層機嫌を悪くしたらしいですね。
ってことはあれだ。ますます叔母の里子いびりが加速して、サトシ君もそれのとばっちりで、ますますに苦労してるってことか。
サトシ君の方は分かりませんが、聡子さんの方は近所でも噂になるくらい決して良くはない状況です。
If Satoko looks miserable, that means Satoshi-kun must be going through equally miserable torture.
その叔母ってなんとかならないの？ 憎き北条家の片割れなわけだから、園崎本家で制裁しちゃおうって話にはなってないの？
She's also one of the remaining Hojos after all. The uncle is gone, so why not the aunt?
園崎本家としては北条夫妻の事故死で一応のけじめがついたので、北条関連では一切手を出すなと言命が出ています。夫妻の事故死を疑う警察が北条家近辺を未だマークしているという噂がありますので。
事故死はお社様のたたりってことになってるからね。神罰が下ったんなら、それ以上は人間が下すまでもないってこと？
Well, that's new. Oh yeah, I'm not the only one who lives here. The light scared me, someone turned on the light. Kasaya put on a faint smile. Come to think of it, it is hard not to suspect the involvement of the Sonozaki family in all the incidents said to be Oshio-sama's curse. Somebody strives to get rid of the hag's concerns on the day of the Watanagashi Festival. Furthermore, the Watanagashi Festival is going to be held tomorrow. Will the curse strike again this year? If so, who will be the victim? Now that I think about it, there are multiple... wow. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. I'm reading way too far ahead. I got spooked out, like, legitly earlier, so 1 second. Oh, yeah. I got spooked out earlier because something was moving on behind me. I'm usually filming when I'm alone in the house, so I didn't realize that someone was upstairs. Alright. Now that I think about it, there were multiple... Wow. Okay, 1 second. Now that I think about it, there were cases of multiple victims in the past. The first and third year, was just one, but the second year, the victims were a couple. So it wouldn't be too strange if 2 people fell victim this year. It seems like a good time. It'd be best for Satoko and her aunt to be the victims. Don't take Satoko out of it, Shion. Stop. Satoshi-kun will be freed from every source of his worries all at once.
葛西、今年のお社様のたたりの犠牲者は誰かってもう決まってるの？決めるのはばあさん？ならお姉は明日の犠牲者をもう知ってるってことになるな。どうなの葛西？何か聞かされてる？
シオンさん、私はその件については一切聞かされていません。
I don't think he would.
まあそりゃそうか。葛西ごときの耳に本家の最高機密が入るわけもないか。
そういうことです。少なくとも私の関係する界隈ではそういう話は降りてきていません。ですが、ご存知の通り本家は裏の世界の方々に通じます。私にはその一部を垣間見ることも叶いません。
Maybe I could try asking Sis about it. But she won't talk. She's strict about keeping promises, unlike me. If the hag told her to keep a secret, she'd take it to her grave.
今年の綿流しでおばとさとこが消えちまえばいいのにな。葛西、私は憂慮したよ。気を利かせてくれると嬉しいんですけど。
That's not how that works, Shion!
シオンさん、ご冗談を。
わーってるって。言ってみただけだって。
I took a glimpse at Kasai. It didn't look like he was actually going to do something to make my wish come true. I wasn't able to go to the villages myself. So I definitely wasn't going to the festival. I didn't care about that. Even so, I was interested in who was going to end up as the victim of the curse. If I just kept lying on this couch, playing hooky, somebody would fall victim in several hours. I had no clue why it had to happen every year. but I was certain that the hag was behind it. All the enemies from the damn conflict had been punished. Only the Hojo couple was left, since most of the other enemies had already gone. The cicadas were crying loudly outside. It made me feel hot. Why was it this hot and humid in June? If Oishiro-sama was actually punishing people, I'd pray for one thing. I prayed that the evil ant would be punished. And I'll offer up Satoko as a sacrifice. Ha! It's hot. When I woke up, Kasai had already gone. Looks like he cleaned the table in the surrounding room. He put my dirty laundry into the hamper in front of the washing machine too. Being a girl of a sensitive age, I didn't want a man to clean my room. Well, I'd rather think it than badmouth him. I looked at the clock. It was late afternoon. I had to go grocery shopping. There was nothing left in the fridge. And I'd be having just rice for dinner if I didn't go. At that moment, the phone rang. It must be Kasai, I thought. I did hope it was him. He could have brought me more food. So then I wouldn't have to go shopping. Well, I was just being lazy. I didn't feel like going out at all. But it wasn't Kasai on the phone. It was Mion.
おねえ、
Yep, it was Mion.
そこ、どこ？本家じゃない？あ、うん。公衆電話からかけてる。だから手短に話すよ。サトシから電話が来たんだよ。サトシくんが？お姉に？多分、私にじゃないと思う。シオンにだと思う。サトシは、先日の教室での件を謝りたがってるみたいだった。だから、その電話はシオンが受けた方がいいと思って。サトシの電話は、今ちょっと忙しいからすぐかけ直すって言って切ってあるの。だからシオンは、今から私が言う電話番号に電話してあげて。うん、わかった。
I was stunned for a second, but then recovered and wrote down the number on the back of the magazine.
ありがとう。すぐに電話します。そうしてあげて。サトシは最近、すごく追い詰められてるの。私の声はもう届かないみたいだけど、シオンの声なら、ひょっとすると届くかもしれないって、何の根拠もなく思ってる。
Good. He's been extremely stressed these days. I don't think he'll listen to me anymore, but I think he'll listen to you. She could have pretended to be me and handled his call, but she passed it over to me.
ありがとう、ミオン。じゃあね、シオン。
Before she hung up, I put the headset down. Then after a second, I dialed the number in a flash. I heard the dial tone. 3 times, 4 times, and there he was.
北条です。
He sounded like an adult. His voice sounded a bit tired too, but it definitely was the voice I loved. I got scared. I was scared that he might become sulky again if I mentioned my name. I couldn't open my mouth for a while.
サトシくんですよね。
さっきはごめん。もう時間は大丈夫なの？
That was the Satoshi-kun I knew. He didn't sound cold like the other day.
うん。全然平気です。
After that, he went silent. I felt the urge to start a conversation. It wasn't fair. He was the one who called in the first place. Then, He finally spoke.
先日はごめん。
私こそごめんなさいです。
ミオンは謝らなくていいよ。僕がどうかしてた。
If this were a face-to-face conversation, he would be stroking my head. It was sad just talking to him over the phone.
僕は僕たちをここまで追い込んだ奴らを、そいつらはでも決してミオンじゃなかったんだ。だから僕は君にだけは謝ろうと思って。
気にしないで。私だってサトシ君のことをよく理解しようともせず無神経だった。
We apologized to each other a few times.
それよりサトシ君大丈夫？いろいろと大変なのにサトコの誕生日プレゼントのためにアルバイトまでして。
Okay, that's a... Yeah, that was not the line that's on the screen.
追い詰められてるんじゃない？
That was not the line that was on the screen. I heard Satoko. I heard Satoko in her phrasing.
バイトはやめたよ。
Was that the right line? I thought I heard Satoko while she was talking. Maybe I'm just hearing things now. Maybe I have Himisawa syndrome in January. I'm gonna fall victim to the curse in January. Maybe that was just me. I probably am acting stupid right now.
目標額のお金はなんとか貯められたみたいだからね。
そうなんだ。ならもう体を無理させなくていいんですね。本当によかった。
Satoshi-kun tried to say something, but he dropped it instead.
僕よりサトコの方が辛い。
サトコ大変なことになっていますね。大丈夫なんですか？
あれが大丈夫なように見えるのかよ。
He suddenly sounded upset. I messed up.
ごめん。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
I was so stupid! I had ruined this miraculous conversation with him. Satoshi-kun didn't respond to my apology, so I stopped apologizing.
あんなに誰が見てもわかるくらいに傷ついてボロボロで、みんな見捨てた。どこ見捨てた。
見捨てたつもりなんて。
I tried to calm him down. I hated what I just said because of how hollow it sounded. I had no idea what to say next. I felt guilty. Satoshi-kun was desperate to protect Satoko from the evil aunt. But I wish that Satoko would die tomorrow because of the curse. I was trampling on his desperate hope.
サトコはもう擦り切れる直前なんだ。だから
He cut himself off in the middle. It went quiet for a moment. He must have been choosing his words carefully. Then he finally spoke. His words sounded hollow.
だからせめて一夜くらい遊ばせてやりたいんだ。
え？遊ばせるって。
ほら、明日は綿流しのお祭りじゃないか。サトコを祭りに連れ出してやってほしいんだ。
それは構わないけど、どうして？
サトコもいろいろと参ってる。たとえ一夜でもおばさんのいないところで 羽を伸ばせたならきっと喜ぶと思うんだ。
だからどうして？
どうしてって。
It's not that I didn't understand why he wanted her taken to the festival. What I did understand is why he was asking me to do that. Was there any reason he couldn't take her there himself? I had a hunch that he might disappear, so I kept asking.
どうしてって何がだい？
どうしてサトシ君が自分で連れて行ってあげないの？
He fell silent. Satoshi-kun isn't good at lying or keeping secrets. It was clear that he wanted to hide something.
用事だよ。僕、明日はちょっとバイトの関係で用事があって、どうしても祭りには行けないんだ。
The music is really loud in this sequence. I could barely hear Satoshi talk because his voice is so soft and the music is so loud and punching. He was lying. But he was also stubborn. He wouldn't admit it if I accused him.
ねえ、ミオン。明日の夜だけ、サトコを頼めないかな。
Say yes. I wouldn't want to look after Satoko, even at Satoshi-kun's request. But I'm also glad that he's relying on me.
あれだけの暴言をぶつけて、それを謝るついでに、こんなことを頼むなんて、悪いことだとは思ってるけど、ミオンだけが頼りなんだ。
I didn't know what to say. I did know, though, that I wasn't going to turn down his request.
うん。わかった。明日の晩だけだよ。
できたら、明日の晩だけじゃなく、これからもずっとがいいな。
何言ってるんですか？そんなの嫌です。明日だけですからね。
He sounded as if he were going to disappear tomorrow. I didn't like the sound of that, so I intentionally sounded sulky. We talked about trivial stuff, for just a little while. When the conversation was almost over, Satoshi-kun asked something else.
ねえ、ミオン。こんなことを話すと、きっと精神的に病んでるって思われるんで、本当は嫌なんだけど。
Here we go. Before I read the sequence, just in case some freaky deaky sound effects start, I need to use the restroom real quick. Like, seriously, I do not want to pee on camera. Like, that's something I don't want to do. I do not want to pee myself on camera. That would be embarrassing. I puked on camera, almost pooped myself, but I've never peed. Oh, crap. I'm gonna have this in the video, and I'm gonna really regret putting this in the video, but let's just continue on reading before people click out of the video because I'm talking about poop and pee.
どうしたんですか？
ミオンは信じないよね。
何をですか？
ほら、お社様のたたり。
サトシ君、何の話ですか？
お社様は確かほら、村を捨てて逃げ出そうとするとたたるでしょ。
That's the rule. Every kid in the village knows that.
そういうことになってましたね。どうしたんです？
Really? She was saying a line other than ha ha ha. Are you serious?
突然。村を捨てて逃げようとでもしてるんですか？
She was saying more than the ha ha ha. I know that for a fact she was saying more. Though I was kidding, I wanted him to deny it.
もうそんな気はないんだ。もう。
He admitted that he had thought of it. I guess Runa told me that much.
いいじゃないですか。もうそんな気がないのなら。
でも、まだ許してもらえないんだ。
え？
Satoshi-kun tried to say something, but hesitated. He was breathing so heavily. Was he sick?
具合悪いの？
ごめん。そういうわけじゃないんだ。
サトシ君は少し頑張りすぎたからいろいろ疲れてるんです。少し休んだ方がいいです。
He sounded distinctly more sickly from this conversation had started. He breathed heavily when punctuating his words. Satoshi-kun repeated his question.
ミオン、最初の質問をもう一度するよ。ミオンはお社様のたたりって存在すると思うかい？
What did he want me to say? Could I make him feel relieved with my answer? How should I respond? My answer was simple.
たたりなんてあるわけないじゃないですか。
I didn't know what was bothering him. I wanted to make him feel better by laughing his worries away. But Satoshi-kun instead fell silent. I couldn't tell if he was happy with my answer or not. One thing was certain. I didn't make him feel any better.
変なことを聞いてごめん。
ごめん。
I felt like I let him down, so I apologized in a rush.
たたりだろうと、この村の何者かの陰謀だろうと、僕は絶対に消えない。消されない。
消えないよ、サトシ君は。
消えないよ。サトコにあのぬいぐるみを買ってやるまでは
I'm
ね。
sorry. I'm sorry. I had to laugh at the irony of this scene. That wasn't mature in me.
もうすぐお給料がもらえることになってる。その日までは絶対に消えない。
He chuckled. I knew he was trying to relieve me, but it worked the opposite way. He sounded as though he didn't care what would happen after he bought the teddy bear.
あ、おばさんが帰ってきたからもう切るよ。
うん。
ミオン。
何？
Even though he wanted to hang up the phone because of his aunt coming back, Satoshi-kun took a breath to tell me something important.
サトコのこと頼むからね。
I should have said yes right away. But I still couldn't forgive Satoko. So I just kept quiet.
変なこと頼んでごめん。じゃあ。
He was obviously disappointed. What had I done? I wanted to apologize. I wish I could. But it was too late. The dial tone left no doubt. Now that was depressing. Oh boy. I can definitely say that I was not looking forward to this chapter because I know what happens and what Shion does. A torn diary. Oh boy. That's going to be an even rougher thing to read. Achievement unlocked, plea ignored. Yep, there was a lot of things that went very, very not the way it should have gone. Like, yeah, Shion does have some reasoning behind her blame of Satoko, but I just cannot agree with her with what she was stating. Like, I can see where she's coming from. Like, I could definitely say I see where she's coming from. Don't blame Satoko. I'm just saying that. You don't blame the girl who's truly in need of help. She's... I don't even know how old she is, but she's like at least 10 or 11 at the point of this chapter. And she's in a very, very rough situation. And what Shion had been doing was the worst thing one can do when someone's suffering through that kind of situation. Don't let your anger out on someone who's trying to get help from an older brother. Even though the older brother is suffering as well, you do not go after the person he's trying to protect so dearly. And man, there's so much wrong with what Shion did that I'm not gonna go too much into it because that'll make this video like 2 hours long with all my opinions about this one scene and the circumstances and the causes and the effects that it could have. Like the causes, I can talk about the causes I can understand where Shion's coming from, but her reasoning, even though it may be sound to her, that's putting it too simply. This is not a black and white situation as Shion was believing it to be. And she recognizes that even though she truly believes in what she did, the way she showed off her feelings was very bad. And the effects, that has lasting effects of what she did. Even though it may not show, it has lasting effects for Satoko, Satoshi, and Mion, the person she is impersonating. Like, that's probably one of the worst parts about the situation. She's impersonating her sister, who has a different opinion about everything. Like, yes, her sister's being kind and letting her use her name, but you do not do something like that under someone else's name who has different opinions than you on this kind of situation, because you could honestly tell from dialogue of Irie and from implications from Mion herself, she does not agree with Shion with the fact that Satoko is to blame for what's going on with Satoshi. So I'm going to go ahead and read this tip because I'm not going to go too long on this topic, but still, there's a lot I can talk about how and why what Shion did was not something one should do. So let's go ahead and read the Torn Diary tip. Here we go. I think this is from Satoshi. Well, this is a very intense song. Somebody whispered to me from behind. They told me that I was going to be the victim of the curse this year. So I'm going to disappear soon. There will be nobody left to take care of Satoko. Somebody whispered to me from behind. They told me that I don't have much time. That I won't stay as myself for much longer. So I had to make the best of the days as I had left. What could I leave for Satoko? She wanted that huge teddy bear. She wanted a peaceful life in which nobody would bully her. I whispered to the person at my back. Bestow your violent nature and formidable strength upon me. I want your peaceful mind, filled with hatred. That ended abruptly. That's the most abruptly ended diary page, and that's from Satoshi right before the events of Watanagashi. Holy frick. Wow. Now, I'm gonna say this now. The last chapter was the last peaceful chapter of Meakashi, because Meakashi is one hell of a sane chapter. Like, Meakashi is one of the most insane chapters of Higurashi. And we're about to begin on the insanity next time. Next time truly begins. Like, I think next time the true insanity of what this chapter has in store will begin. Like, this chapter, if you thought this chapter was intense, get ready for the next chapters, because it gets even more intense, and it shows more as to the truth behind what happened to Bion Sodazaki and Shion Sodazaki. And it gives a lot of answers to arcs such as Tatari Goroshi and Watanagashi. Like, there was already some clues behind what Bion was talking to Keiichi about in Tatari Goroshi, because of the statements that Satoshi was saying. Please have Satoko have fun that night at the festival. Keiichi said the exact same things as Satoshi was. That's why Mion was so upset sounding when she heard Keiichi say exactly what Keiichi had. So I'm gonna end this episode off right here. This episode was a very intense episode, and I'm sorry if I did some poor moments to say some statements, like the stuff when I needed to pee midway through the episode. I'm really sorry about that. I should not be apologizing because I'm calling more attention to it. But still, that was very immature about talking about how I need to use the restroom before seeing about Orishio-sama, because I did not want to pee my pants. Yeah, okay, this is even more immature. Well, like, compared to the content of what happened in the game, this is a very immature statement from me. So I'm gonna end the episode right here. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you all next time. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you all next time. Meakashi.
Okay, okay.